Hi, it's Wasabi. Welcome back to the channel. It's another battle on the Clan Wars global map for the Renaissance event, and we're up against 91 Top. 91 Top were a fairly tough opponent through the campaign, and we'll see how this battle goes. We're in Fisherman's Bay, of course, sending a crew of heavy tanks and artillery to the A1AT area and some mediums to cover the other side of the map. Now it's quite common to send heavy tanks to the middle, so it's a bit of a change in tactics. We've got one chieftain going there just to make the enemy think that we've got heavy tanks there, and our EBR's doing a good job spotting a group of heavy tanks in the middle, but you can see Fog of War, and he shows the tanks that are spotted until they're all spotted. Anyway, let's switch to preview. Alright, so we've got this group of heavy tanks in the middle, DBR scouting in the middle, group of heavy tanks and artillery here, and pushing up the one line, and we've got EBR scouting in the middle and a chieftain there. They've got a couple of chieftains in the middle, or quite a few, but we can see now a push going through the city, as you can see on the mini-map. So our mediums that were on that side spotting are basically pulling back to occupy the A line and protect the artillery that we've got here. So this is going to be the battleground. So we'll just back out, and minimap's not so important at this stage now. So I'll just basically show the corner. So the artillery continue to do damage. We've got 3 artillery, which is pretty useful asset on this map. And we want to keep them both unlit and protected while this is going on. So we've got the heavy tanks going up the one line basically to try and get cross shots onto the enemy. We've lost 2 tanks so far. We've lost a chieftain and a Nino. That was Cindy down in the bottom corner. They got taken out, and they've got their Ninos pushing up to try and spot our artillery. So we're trying to dissuade them from doing that and keep damaging the tanks in the centre. Now we're not sure if they've got artillery, but again, we don't want to expose them too much. If they haven't got artillery, that means they've got 3 extra tanks, which can give them an advantage, but it remains to be seen. 3 artillery on this map are pretty potent weapons, so given the openness of the map. So as long as the EBRs keep going, we're down to 1, and 1 medium. It's unfortunate, but the heavy tanks basically and the artillery should be able to do the job. So pull back the tank advantage to even, and we've got a bit of a hit point advantage. You can see the artillery continuing to smash out damage. 3 Conquerors can do quite a bit of hurt to tanks, and they've pushed their mediums up to under our guns there. So the main thing is to keep out of their proxy spotting range. You can see the white circle on the mini map there. That's Camo in his chieftain. He has just been spotted there. But again, if they don't have artillery, that's not going to cause too much of a problem. So the call was to hit the Super Conch in the background. We can't see him there in this view because it's just basically out of render range for Camo, which this replay is based on, and the enemy's starting to push down that side of the map to try and protect against a base raid. So 1 tank up, we've still got a 3,000 hit point advantage, and continuing to focus on the battle around here. Let's just zoom up. We're not going to get much value moving right up the map here because these games center around Camo's position, so if he can't see them on the minimap because they're out of range, it's not going to be visible here, unfortunately. Anyway, we've still got Artie Noob in his EBR causing a lot of grief, and he's spotting out the 279 there. And we've got these mediums circling around the remaining heavy tanks here. So we've still got a 2 tank advantage, so as long as they can keep basically keeping at bay, and they seem to be doing a pretty good job there. So just waiting for the enemies to keep pushing in if that's what I desire to do. It looks like Artie Noob's taken on to take on this 279 here, and we've got Guardian in his object 279 and Nige in his Chieftain coming back to basically take this 279 out. So that's a nice little 3-on-1 there, which should come out in their favour. 9s have come up and taken out some of our arty, but we've still got that 2-tank advantage, and we've still got enough tanks around here to make a difference. Got Camo in his Chieftain there, takes out the 9-0, and you can just see Camo there in the bottom of the map. Doesn't get a over target marker because it's his replay. And they've got their 279s pushing up, and they're all basically trying to push in now to try and make a difference. Still 2-tank advantage, so it is still pretty much in the bag, I should say, but it's not over yet. So we've got Callum going down to reinforce Camo there in his object 140, and they're getting rid of these 279s here. So there goes one, and Camo's good reasonable number of hit points, so he's protecting Camo there, Callum I should say. And getting to the last couple of enemy there, the 907 and the 279, the last two tanks. The 279 is about to go down, and he does. And finally got the 907 by himself. He's going to be a one-shot to Hardy Noob in his EBR, and there he goes. So that is the game. So quite a close result, and yeah, excellent result by everyone. Cheerio.